Or
Hello, it's me, your friend Gabe Altape. It is Friday, January 20th. Had to bend over there and look at that. Welcome. It's Father Daughter Dance. I think 7. At least that's what I wrote on there. I could be wrong. It could be 8. I'm not sure. It's good to be back. Had a very fun week doing a lot of great work with my buddy Dave Williams on Truth, Justice, American Way, our comic coming on President's Day. You know, very patriotic. President's Day, that's about 3 weeks from now. So I got to welcome to the show my daughter. She has some real treats for us as far as the news and stuff. And we got to check in with her, see how the comedy career is going and all that. Welcome to the show. I almost clicked remove. Did you know that, Minnie? Welcome to the show, Minnie, my daughter. How you doing?
am I muted?
You're not muted now. I muted you during the intro because I could hear whatever you were watching during the intro music and all that.
Oh, okay.
And I was going like this, and you were just like, and I heard like, I heard like someone screaming and stuff like that. I don't know what you were watching.
Before you did the countdown, I heard you, and I was like, "Dad, can you hear me?" I just hear you breathing. I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Oh, geez. No, we're fine now. Cranberry Langers is here, and any rough story done yet? Oh, Cranberry. If you're talking about Truth, Justice, and American Way, oh yeah. The entire thing is plotted. We got lots of art. I got new art today. I'm working on concept art. Don't worry about it. Just some sketches. I'm working on that. But we got the whole book plotted, and I've already started the final script on it. So we're good there.
And then Teflon Ron says that they just watched an interview with Charlie London talking to Chuck Dixon, and she's hoping that she gets you on her channel, or you get to go on her channel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I know Charlie. She's great. She's part of the gang. So she's awesome. She's a Brit. Now, give us your Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
What else can you say in British English?
I heard someone say, "Oh, it's a cheeky lass like you doing." It's just fun.
I can do that. Who's the bald action star?
Oh, think about what you're doing to your mother.
No, it's much more gravelly than that.
He sounds like he was always whispering. Hi, Tari.
Hey, it's Tari Oway. I want to call him Tari No Way. Right? No way. I could do a Ninja. I could do Michelangelo, which is the most basic bitch Ninja Turtle to like. I'm sorry if that's your favorite Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. You probably. What else do they like? Like very basic stuff.
They say that they're a movie buff.
A foodie.
Oh, you like classic American entertainment and eating? No way.
Wait a minute. You like to travel like everyone else? You like music? No way.
I had a guy tell me that the other day. I was hanging out with some comics, and he was like, "Well, what's this movie? Like, I've never seen it because like I'm a movie buff." And I was just like, "Oh my god."
Right, a movie buff. What does that even mean? What was that one viral tweet? I don't even know the comedian. She saw, "Hey, 23-year-olds, you're not a foodie. You just went to brunch, okay? Calmate." I just went bilingual because we do have fans in Mexico.
We do? Oh, that's
I don't know.
awesome.
I'm assuming we do. I don't know.
I almost said princesa, but that's Spain. They have that weird, not
Okay.
weird, it's just different.
So we're gonna get to some news and shenanigans like that. Tell me, how is the comedy club stuff going though?
Really good. I got to hand out flyers. That was cool.
Do not tell that joke of how you roasted that guy.
I'm not gonna say it on
Don't
there.
tell that joke here.
Yeah.
It was very good though. But that's for late night at the clubs. There was a very good clap back on that guy. So yes.
If you guys like really offensive jokes, come see me real late night, like at midnight.
Yeah.
I'm dirty, but I'm
Yes.
having fun. I've been doing really good the past 2 weeks. I got invited. Actually, I didn't tell you this, Dad. I got invited to join a sketch group with some of the comedians
Ooh.
called Suckas, and it's stand-up
Suckers.
comedians. It's an acronym: stand-up comedians. What am I? Comedians, actors, and screenwriters. Suckas. So it's
I
cool.
wanted them to be against something. You
What do
know,
oh,
like mothers against drunk driving. I don't know. Stand-up comedians against boring bullshit or something. I don't know.
I love that. I should come up with a funny acronym. But yeah, they invited me the other night, so that was really cool. Like
Okay.
I finally feel like I'm kind of networking and
Okay.
maybe, like not making friends. Yeah, just like it's. I guess so. I feel like a kid that went to kindergarten telling you about my day. But yeah,
Did you ever have a
you
dream?
ever have a dream that you're a comedian and you could do anything ever?
Oh my goodness!
These many
Do not tell the joke.
No, it's bad. It's I would get canceled. But
Not in the club though. You could tell these jokes in the club, but not
this
here.
is like a late night,
Yeah.
12:30. You don't have anywhere else to go. Let's hear
Right.
some nasty
Right.
comedy.
Right.
That's something I will say.
You tell
I would
this joke at the point where the people are like drinking the alcohol ice water at the very bottom of the cup.
yeah.
They no longer have their drink. They're just like, and they're like, it tastes like a little bit, you know.
Like, that she's hot now. But
Drunks against Mad Drunks against Mad Muffin.
damn, I love that.
Bravo. Oh, James
Oh,
Allen from the Cheap
that's
Seats. Very good.
funny.
Very good.
Oh, I forgot we're on Facebook. Yeah.
right.
I also saying hi to everybody.
Yes.
Shadowhawk
That's
said
cool.
hail. It's so cool. I feel like I'm some Roman emperor. I feel like I'm Cleopatra.
Why?
I don't know, because she was involved with the people from Rome. I
She
don't
was
know
a
what they
stand-up
did.
comic?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, look at this.
Anyone
Tari
can
Owe
see.
off the top rope.
Ooh, like this.
Yeah, that's right. There's
That's what I
a
wanna do.
Comicsgate YouTube channel called Breaking Rad, and they turn us all into pro wrestlers on like the Xbox or whatever. Remember? I
Oh,
showed you?
yeah.
I had my debut fight this week, or maybe late last week, against legendary artist Dale Keown, and I lost.
Oh,
Oh, so I'm pissed about that. So
You
when
didn't
I
get
see
to
Dale in
clutch.
real life, I'm going to beat him up. So
beat the shit out of you. But yeah,
how dare you beat me on the PlayStation 2? So,
besides telling really awesome offensive jokes, I'm having fun. Got invited to a sketch group. I might go to LA next month with a couple of them to do some mics,
Oh.
and yeah, I'm just having a good time.
all right.
Yeah, I've
Solid.
killed like the past 3 performances. Oh, and I made it on the American Comedy Company's Instagram for their open
Nice.
mic. They post all the open micers.
Right.
I'm going like this, so I'm like covering my face, but I still made it. I'm on the first picture, so I did it. So,
All right. They don't want me to hurt Dale's hands. Dale wants to come on this show, so I'm going to get Dale Keown. Next week, we're going to have Frank Fosco. He did some Ninja Turtles back in the day when I was a kid, and I've been talking to him on Facebook. We've become a little bit friends. But I have Mike Barron on Monday. I was supposed to do Mike Barron this morning, but someone came home at like 3 a.m. from the comedy club, and your dog kept me up all night. So I text Mike at like 4 or 5 a.m. Told Mike, I'm sorry, I cannot do the show in the morning. I'm too tired. So I had to sleep in. So I had to postpone Mike because of you and the dog to Monday. And then Frank Tuesday. And then Shanth on, I want to say Shanth on Wednesday. And for those of you out there, make sure you like and subscribe and all that. I had a great interview with the awesome Eric July talking about some comics I'm doing for him and stuff. And you can check that out. It's the video like before this or whatever. But check out that one. It's really awesome. The stuff that Eric has coming from the Rippaverse of comics, because he's young Rippa and all that. So right. So so Dale, Frank Fosco, Mike Barron, and Shantan Jetty, and we'll see what else we get up to next week. But I'm just focusing the next 3 weeks on Truth, Justice, American Way. Should I show that stuff and then get to the news? Or let's get to the news first, or what do you think? What do you want to do?
Show the stuff. I want to promote your book. I want a new card.
There's some new art. Dave Williams just sent me art this afternoon. You know that? So there's some brand new Truth, Justice, American Way art. It's very nice.
Make sure you guys are on the email list.
Let's I'm just going to show a peek of it. I'm not going to show all of it. Okay. But okay, share screen. Okay.
James Allen says
we're not doing the news yet.
James Allen says Dale kicks ass. And then he also just said, "Show. I love your enthusiasm, James."
All right. Okay, so here we are. Just a little snippet of some of our characters. I took like just a screenshot. I zoomed way in. But Dave is doing more promo art. And you made that beautiful trailer. And I posted it online and people love it.
Yeah, go like that trailer. It took me 3 freaking days.
I'll only play the trailer if you like chant and clap for it. Like play the trailer. That doesn't fit. Let's get it going.
Let's get it started. Play the trailer. I'm gonna shake my screen. Play the trailer.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I know how to add it to the stream.
Hey guys, it's the boomer section.
It's not the boomer section. Damn it. Share video file. Okay. Share video file. Hold on. I'm getting there. Desktop. Truth, Justice, American Way. Promo. This is the pathway to the folder. T-Jaw teaser 3. Okay, here we go. That was really cool. I'm very glad you did that. So you did a good job, honey. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. And should I show the full art on that or no? On the little thing I
say, give them a snippet, make them excited for something.
Okay. So we're just going snippet. Minnie said snippet only. There's a lot more to these. And just and I've already shown this stuff. And there's a link in the description, and there's a link on all my social media. Go sign up for the mailing list because you'll get the latest news, information, when the book's going to start funding, and President's Day in February. And you get an exclusive trading card that you can only get by being on the mailing list. So I'll show this thing right here, and then we will get to the news.
You guys are going to love the news, by the way.
Right. And Dave has that new art, the snippet that I'm showing you guys. And I'm going to be coloring that stuff. I might color it online live. Should I do that? Or maybe I'll just record it and make a time-lapse video. I don't know. But Truth, Justice, American Way. This is my answer to the industry missing. It's just missing that classic Avengers, X-Men, Justice League, the way it used to be, where it was just crazy, over the top fun, action adventure. Your Indiana Jones, Goonies, Ghostbusters, Star Wars, that feeling. It's here again. It's back. Dave and I, we talk every day on the phone.
Better than ever.
Right. Back and better than ever. Speaking of back.
Baby got back.
Yeah, baby dog got back.
That's her real name.
Who?
The dog.
Oh. Okay, well, speaking of back, here's our first news story of the day that you brought to me. The ultimate rebuttal. West Virginia Governor hoists dog's derriere in cheeky response to critics. That I worked at a newspaper, 2 of them in college. That must have been a fun headline to write. So break it down for me. Aside from the obvious here, I'm glad that YouTube does allow us to show dog anus live on the air. What happened here? Why is this guy having his dog give everyone the
because West Virginia governor, he's showing dog ass because West Virginia Governor Jim Justice is tired of everyone's BS, mostly Joe Biden's. And we don't have to get super political. I know that's tiring, but Joe Biden did say that West Virginians were poor, illiterate, and strung out. So after he gave his speech, he said that that they were made fun of, celebrities made fun of them, and Joe Biden called them porn illiterate. So he held up his dog's ass and said, "And kiss baby dog's hiney." He said that in a government building.
I like that. And I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to assume this is true. All of this stuff is like in the official records and will end up in like the National Archives. I think that's how our government works.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That they make a record of every official act they do. So maybe some kid will do a book report in like 200 years on the governor of West Virginia and his dog's butthole. Is that what we're going to say? His booty? Booty.
We're saying booty on the air.
We'll say booty hole. So I'm glad you brought me this story. Oh, look who's here. Cousin is in the chat.
Hey, Bree, what's up?
Yeah, that's my niece, but your cousin. So yes,
that's my best friend. Okay, go best friend. Go best friend.
Okay, so is there any more to this story? We're gonna make a meal out of this. That's an unfortunate choice of words.
Eating ass 2022.
Yeah, I don't really care about the politics. I like all the politicians. Obviously, are liars and thieves on all the sides of the spectrum. So I am glad this guy had the balls to do this, though. This man, hold on, let me make myself.
He's a true American hero. Thank you.
All right, I saluted him, because he deserved that.
I just love the time, the era that we live in. Can you imagine someone
We live in the era, you know what it'll be called in the textbooks 50 years from now? It'll be the shit posting era. You know what I mean? That's what it'll be.
But think about it. Like, do you think like in the 1800s when they had like those big long wigs,
right?
He's like, Your Honor, look at her ass.
Who was that character? He was very
Your Honor.
He sounded very powerful, that guy. Your Honor. Oh, goodness. Oh,
Enrique Cabrera says, I pop in and the first thing I see is, what the F is this, the Jack Show now?
No, the Jack Show wishes they had dog butts.
They wish, Your Honor, they wish they had ass.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know from I'm not reading all this. Is there?
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. He literally just sticks up for West Virginia. He's going to die for West Virginia.
Hey, I wish someone would stick up for me that way someday.
I'll hold up Gene's butt to the camera and stick up for you, Dad.
Right. If Gene is in the room with you, let's see it.
He's with Mom.
Okay, whatever. Mom's gonna run into your room with a dog now because she listens.
She's like, I have him. Go, Mom. Don't come in here.
Okay. Oh, oops. I'm scrolling and screwing this up. Okay. Next news story. You better make this funny because this isn't funny. Americans are feeling pessimistic despite a strong economy. Here's why. What is funny about this?
I just want to say this sounds like a teenager trying to make the 500-word minimum on their essay. Because every single thing it says, why are Americans pessimistic about the economy? A new research poll shows that only 28% rate of the economy is excellent, when really it's only 36%. Like, be quiet.
Oh, they're just like bloviating with the needless details. I remember in freshman year of high school, my mom didn't let me go to sex ed. I did become a teenage parent. I don't know. My mom didn't let me go to sex ed when I was a freshman. And so instead, Mrs. Kraft made me write a report. Like, I think every day that week, I had to write like a 2 or 3 page paper about just something health related. So I just wrote about all kinds of diseases.
Yeah.
And I remember just trying to make a meal out of it, like double spacing and like, and it was on a typewriter though. So I couldn't increase the font size because, it's a real analog typewriter. So, but I remember just like reading out of the medical book because you could just copy shit in the old days. They didn't
have programs to see if you're copying.
No, they didn't.
I got caught copying.
So this article was pathetic because this person was just going on and on repeating the same facts and numbers and stuff like that.
This is my favorite though. It says, yes, the economy is the strongest in 40 years, but so is inflation. Like what how?
I don't know. One thing that's really weird to me, James Allen says it, is the empty shelves. That at the grocery store, which will go unnamed near us, the section with the Lunchables and all the weird lunch meats, that's been empty for months.
That's insane.
And I guess that's for the good though, because that stuff is not good for anyone. So
then they say wages are up, but so are bills. You could have just made this article inflation, and then it could have been done.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, so okay. I'm the one ranting now.
What? Okay, is this another one or what is this?
No,
one?
just scroll. Go to the last 3 pictures. I screenshot like 12. I did the whole story in
Oh,
case.
you screenshot the whole story as if I was going to sit here and read the news.
I thought that halfway through uploading, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
"That's not gonna do that."
Uh-oh. I wish I had a little. Hold on. We got it because when this man is on the screen, we got to give him the hero sound. So give it. You should have warned me that we had this young man.
Yeah,
This
I don't
young,
give Dad any notes before we do this, guys. We just say, "Fuck it," and we
not guilty. Y'all got to feel me. That's a little Hova for you right there. Little Jay-Z.
Hail Gabe, daughter, and daughter El Taib. I'm gonna make that my name in the chat now every time.
Change your name to daughter El Taib.
I love that.
Funny. Okay, Kyle Rittenhouse's gun, I would say rifle, but you know who's counting. Used in Kenosha protest, I would say riot, not protest, to be destroyed by district attorney. All right, it's obvious what's going on here. What's your angle on this story?
Let me say the line. I would say district attorney, but you know, I messed it up. Never mind.
No. Come on, keep going. Trudge through the joke now because it's not funny now. Just do it.
Oh my goodness. I don't even say it one more time. I would say they say district attorney. I would say liberal. That's not funny.
Oh, there you go. I would say liberal activist. There you go.
I would say Twitter warrior.
There you go. Twitter warrior. Jeez. Okay, so they're going to take his gun and I guess crunch it up in some sort of metal destroying machine. What is the point of this? What's the angle here? Because this just seems like a waste of time for everyone.
That's what
they know. Wait, hold on. They know he could buy another gun, right?
Exactly.
That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if they know that. Like, we'll take his gun and destroy it. That'll learn him.
I think that Kyle Rittenhouse will be they'll talk about him, my generation, like millennials talk about Trump. He's going to be off doing his own thing 40 years from now. They're like, oh, you know, that Kyle Rittenhouse. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, even in the pessimistic article, they were like, Trump didn't save the economy. I'm like, he's not the president.
Is the bad man in the room with you right now? That's how it is with Trump. Is he there? Yeah, can you see him?
I just want to know, this is more like a complaint. It says completely pointless. I agree, Lord Crackhead 33. Username of the stream, by the way. I love it. It's just some things I'm like, why does that have to be a story? I know I probably sound cranky, but I'm just like, okay, the gun went bye-bye. Okay, what now? What am I supposed to do with this information?
I don't know. It must be some sort of political gesture. You know, maybe on
like
some
it can never be used again.
Yes, that gun can never be used again. I think that's what it is. It's some sort of weak, just political nonsense like that.
I've just never heard of evidence being destroyed unless it's like some sort of scandal.
I have no idea. I think that we should find a way to combine all three of these stories. Maybe that's what the dog bumming the camera was about.
Like Arrested Development, we're going to make all the storylines come together.
We're going to weave it all together.
So the dog was upset about the economy because they don't have her favorite wet food. And then she started a riot. And then Kyle Rittenhouse was like, bye, baby dog. And then she said, kiss my ass.
And scene. Oh, goodness. Well, thank you for bringing us
improv at the Groundlings.
Right. So thank you for bringing us wonderful news stories today. Yeah. So tell me what else you have going on. Are you headed out to the comedy clubs tonight?
I'm going to the clubs. I'm trying to go almost every single night. I take Mondays off. This Tuesday, the Comedy Store in the
Place. Say it the British way.
This Tuesday, the Comedy Store is bringing back the open mic. You cheeky little miss. They're bringing back their open mic for the first time in I believe like a year and a half. So really? I'm gonna go to that. Even if I don't get on it, I'm gonna camp out the Comedy Store for like 3 hours early to be the first on the alt list. And I'm really excited. I also have a show. I'm taking a class. I have a show February 27th. I don't know if anyone's local to San Diego. If you are, message me on Instagram. Where's Hervoyer? He usually puts up our thing. He's probably sleeping. Hervoyer, you missed the stream.
Yeah,
but
he's in the Eastern Bloc right now. I don't remember what country, but it's Chechnya. Croatia. Oh, okay. You paid attention.
So. Crikey, mate. Oh, was my British accent that bad, James Allen? But yeah, I have a show coming the 27th of February. I have all my sketches. I'm really excited for you guys. Also, just so you guys know, I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff for my dad. So
she collects when I interview people, she collects the art and the comic book pages and covers and Yeah, I pay you though. You know, it's
He
fair.
does. Oh, I'm just saying that because, like, I think it's cool that, like, I get to do, a show with my dad, but also I see a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and I feel like I could make that exciting if you guys would ever be interested in seeing, like, how we prep for a video or something. It would only be, like, a minute long, but it would be awesome to know, like, "Alright, now I'm going to Google to get all this stuff."
Yeah.
So
No, I think they know how to use Google. I think they do.
oh, okay. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. It's really fun. And I learn a lot about oh god, my hair's such a mess. I learn a lot about comic books actually doing this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I always knew about comics obviously because of my dad, but like seeing like the people that like basically got the ball rolling for comics is actually really cool and like I think it's
Yeah.
super interesting.
Yeah,
Like
what
this
I mean, you and your brother never really got into comics, even though I've just been ensconced in them for
Mhm.
decades now.
Ooh, I like that word,
Right?
ensconce. You know what
I
word I
feel
heard?
like you can only be ensconced in fabrics. I don't actually think you can be ensconced in other things.
I just
But
imagine like Conan O'Brien with like pink silk over him, like he's ensconced.
why is it Conan O'Brien?
I was just trying to think of somebody with, like, really pale skin. Just I don't
Oh,
know.
Lord Crackhead, that's awesome. You guys got a good father-daughter team going on. My dad was my biggest supporter growing up as well, and that's how he stayed off of crack. His
That's how
name
he
is
became the
his name
lord of
is
crackheads.
yeah. He's Lord Crackhead. That means he thinks people who do crack are crackheads, but he himself does not do crack.
I hope this guy has, like, an accent, like, "Lord Crackhead," but,
Lord Crack. He has those big white curls of the English lord.
yes, and, like, he,
I
like,
hope
is
he's an actual lord. Like he did that thing you see on TV at the holidays where you can buy 1 square foot of Scotland and like give your relative like a lordship in Scotland. You know that's a thing, right?
yeah, I've
That's
seen
right up
that,
there
and
with like naming a fucking star after somebody or something.
you know what I saw? One of my friends in my comedy class, she
Uh-huh.
sent me this, and the I think it's the San Antonio Zoo. The San Antonio Zoo will let you name a cockroach after your ex and send you a video of them feeding it to an animal.
Really? There you
Yeah.
go. Ooh,
Boston accent.
Lord and Lady Crackhead. Ooh,
Ooh,
and their cousin, the Duchess of Cocaine.
Lady Heroin. I love that.
Mm.
You know, I just learned about it. Okay, there's a lot of drugs in comedy. I'm not a druggie, but I hear about them and I feel really dumb. This is a real story. I am so unaware sometimes, but also I'm aware that I'm not aware, that I need to learn more things.
Okay.
Um, I heard people talking about ayahuasca and I really
Oh, I've heard of that.
I heard Oscar, so I associated that with swastika, and I was like, "Why is everyone talking about Nazis?" I really thought that,
Oh,
and then I learned that it's like this drug, and you like go in like a tent. I don't know. I don't want to do
this
it,
is
but
Joe
everyone's
Rogan
talking.
territory you're in now. You
Yeah,
know
I know.
that the artificial version of it, I'm no expert. I think he calls it DMT or something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
and ayahuasca, I think it's a Native American thing down in the jungles. They boil
yeah.
a bunch of leaves and they drink it and they go to the moon and Jupiter and then they come back or something like
That
that.
sounds
And then
terrifying.
Joe Rogan talks about seeing like the electronic elves in another dimension or
You know
some
what?
shit.
He is the most curious person ever, and I respect him for wanting to learn. No, I love it. It's
Yeah.
like dude's 50 something and he still gives a shit about learning.
Right, right. You got to give him that. So,
He was
Kari
really
said,
cool when I met him.
yeah, you worked at the comedy club there in Hollywood, and he
I
was
worked at the kitchen in the Comedy Store in Hollywood, for those of you who didn't know. It was cool, but I smelled so bad like fried potatoes.
yeah, you fried chicken fingers for the rich and famous in Hollywood.
It was cool. It was show business, baby. But
My
yeah.
favorite customer there that you talk about is that older mom on a date at the comedy club with her son in his like
Yeah.
40s.
I don't know if I've ever told you guys that. I know I'll repeat a lot of stories on here because they're just funny and it's like what I do to break the ice. But there it was clearly a mother and the son, and she's old. She's old as shit. And she had these glasses on. And this guy, the comedian's speaking into a microphone. Hey, this is a dog, sorry. The comedian's speaking into the microphone loud. Like, how could you not hear it? And as I'm handing her her chicken wings, she looks at me and goes, I don't understand the comedian. Like, what would you like me to do? I can bring you ranch and that's it.
I so wish on the story, and just you should just say this in the future when you tell it. The mom says, "I don't understand the comedian," and the son goes, "Mom, I told you not to do this."
You're ruining our date.
And then she goes, "You're just like your
Like
father."
your father.
Ayahuasca is Nazi shrooms.
Like,
I don't know about that.
can we talk about it?
Yeah. Tari says, yes, I know about the San Antonio Zoo letting you name roaches after your exes.
That's so funny. That's so petty. You know who did that? A woman did that. I know a woman was in charge of that program. Hats off to you, mama. I love it.
Right. I want to know what the first roach's name was, like Daryl or something like that, right?
Like, fuck you, Daryl. That's what she did.
Then she told all her girlfriends and her sisters about it, and then they went on like a wine bus tour or something.
Hey, I've done that.
You've named a cockroach after an ex-boyfriend and then went on a wine bus tour in the same weekend?
Half of that story is true.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Hail Lord Crackhead, bow every day. You guys are so supportive of us and each other. I feel like a family.
It's Comicsgate is fun. I was talking about this, I think to Shant or someone the other day. And one thing that's so different about this than working in the mainstream at Marvel and DC is you're allowed to interact with the fans on a personal level and like really promote the books because you have to promote them. You're your own hype man now.
Yeah.
And but when I wanted to promote books for DC and all that, they wouldn't let me. And I'm very enthusiastic. I'm a good speaker and this and that. Do you remember you went with me? You lived in Hollywood, I think, and I met you at the Meltdown comic book store.
Yeah.
And those TV writers for Green Arrow were there because they were also writing the comic, and I was working on it. So I talked to someone in marketing at DC, and we're going to set up a signing at Meltdown Comics on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. We show up there, and DC Comics sent 8 copies of Green Arrow.
Wow.
But they were supposed to send like a box of 50 or 100 or whatever, and someone screwed up 8 copies. No, they didn't send any. That's right. The store had 8 copies left.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not like it was a last minute thing. I talked to them about it for like 2-3 weeks to set it up. And but I think that's the night we went to go see Chappelle, though. So that was really good.
Yeah. He didn't he do a pop-in?
Yeah. What was his little friend? Aziz Ansari.
And
Aziz Ansari texted him to come in, and I gotta throw someone out. He's Russian.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a bot.
Yeah, they start talking in some weird language. Block user. Okay. Bye-bye.
Jessica McCormick.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So they're gone, that person. I seen it, but thank you, Shadowhawk Backs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do that.
Shadowhawk Backs here a lot. Do we recognize that name?
Shadowhawk, how often you come here? I recognize the name. I recognize them. I recognize Tari.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna knight you, Tari. I'm gonna turn you into a mod because you're here all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Congratulations, Tari.
Yes. Add moderator to Tari. Nothing against you, Shadowhawk, but I gotta remember if I see you all the time. So Tari, I know I see all the time. So Tari, you now can throw people's asses out. So Enrique Cabrera.
And then we have Knights and Lord Crackheads. Sorry. Who's Cecile?
Go ahead and read this. It's Cecil.
Oh. Comicsgate.
Oh, I gotta get him on my show too. I just talked to him last week, and Mandy Summers and Peter Gilmore. All these people I gotta get on here. So, and if anyone knows Brandon Graham is this great like manga style illustrator, he wants to come on and all kinds of stuff. So we got to throw this. This person has to be thrown out. So
that's Brianna.
I know, it's my niece. Oh, look at this. Mom is congratulating Tari. That's my wife, Adrian Mad Moxie.
The most supportive mom in the world. Okay.
Yay.
We love Adrian.
All right. And Shadowhawk Back says, I'll try to make you notice me. Awesome.
She said, promise, don't throw me out.
Okay, so where were we? We got off on a tangent. We got through the news.
Enrique Cabrera said Comicsgate is like family, and Cecile is like a creepy uncle. And the dog ass too.
It's Cecil.
I know. I like saying Cecile.
Okay, I'm going to tell him that.
He's going to get mad at me.
There you go.
You know, if you really squint your eyes, the face and the ass kind of look the same.
Is this like that thing where people say they see Elvis in a slice of toast or something like that?
I saw it like a figure of a woman in like a chipped piece of paint. It was cool.
Really?
Yes. Wow. And one time, a hot Cheeto that looked like a cigarette.
A hot Cheeto looked like a cigarette. All right. Well, I'm just going to leave the dog bum up there for everyone to see. So if I had to see it, you have to see it.
Yes. You can. And her name's Baby Dog, you guys.
The dog is Baby Dog, literally?
He said, you can kiss Baby Dog's hiney. That's what he said. But yeah.
Well, I would tell him, well, after you, sir. He looks like, of course. He looks like he's going in for one.
That song by Lil Wayne, I'm going in. And then in the background it goes, and I'm gonna go hard. I
have no idea what this music is.
This is like my middle school trash music where you caught me and Peter listening to bad music and you were like, what are you listening to?
Right. I didn't want you to become degenerates. It'd be a whole other fire I'd have to put out. So But yeah, I found out who Doja Cat it was this week.
Doja Cat.
Ethan talks about, I know it's Doja Cat, but Ethan, our buddy EVS, he always says Doja Cat, and it like grates on me when he says it because I don't know if he's saying it wrong on purpose. I think he is, because he does deadpan humor sometimes like that, and he's a big fan, I guess, of hers. So I'm like, what is Doja Cat? So I went and Googled it, and then I found out why he was a big fan. So I get it.
Dad found 2 reasons why he's a big fan.
I found out.
Let's just say Doja and Baby Dog have a lot in common.
Oh, look at this. Shadowhawk backs. Comicsgate since 2018. Nearly 270 projects back so far. You'll get to know me, Gabe. Can't wait for you to launch.
Hey, that's hella sick.
You know what? I am tired of this dog butt, so that has to go away. I thought I could deal with that. It was like getting in a jacuzzi that's too hot.
It's like talking to someone that got a piece of lettuce in their teeth, but you don't know them well enough. You're just like, yeah.
I went on to protect the innocent. I went on a date with a woman, or just out to eat, in high school. I was 15 years old. Really liked this gal. Really, really liked her. And I thought she was so pretty. And the thing I noticed about her, the first time I saw her, was her smile. Smile, $1 million smile. We go to eat at the Denny's. She's got a piece of lettuce in her teeth the entire time, and I can't tell her. She's talking and laughing, and it's Jolly Green Giant. Just hang out. Hi. I will not name this person because, I have to protect the innocent. But that was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate thing. But I still liked him anyway. I saw past it.
Oh.
Who among us has not had an entire Caesar salad stuck in their bicuspid while they're talking to a possible romantic partner?
That's a big word, bicuspid. Hey, chat, do you guys know any big words? I heard meander the other day, and I'm a fan of that word now.
Ooh, a big word I like that is a simple big word is immutable.
Ooh, spicy.
Right. Unchangeable. So
immutable. There's something like a Southern Baptist. That's immutable. That's really beautiful. That's what that sounds like.
What was that meme of the lady naming all the Thanksgiving food?
Tomatoes, potatoes, hams, yams, naming everything.
Look at your mom just telling on herself about the lettuce. Fine, you want to be famous for having lettuce in your teeth? You're famous.
Are you happy? No.
Yeah. So I saw past. I married her, had a bunch of kids with her, and bought her a house. So you see, I was able to not be shallow and see past the lettuce. So yeah, it worked out.
I have a horrible story about food in the teeth. My comedy teacher died, and I talked to her brother, but right before that, I had broccoli right here, and I was like, she meant so much to me, and she saved my life. And her brother was like, yeah, well, that's nice. Then I walk away, and there's this broccoli from VeggieTales in my teeth.
VeggieTales. What was the broccoli's name in VeggieTales?
I don't know. Fucking asshole. Sorry.
Was it Larry Boy or was Larry the
Larry's
cucumber?
the cucumber. Bob's the tomato.
Oh. What are they in Spanish? It'd be the pepino, tomate, and I don't know how to say a broccoli in Spanish.
Broccletto. That's Italian.
Broccletto? I don't think so. Califragilisticexpialidocious.
Ooh, that's a fun word. I don't know what it means.
It's super califragilistic.
I know.
Kari likes my choice of immutable. I like it. It means unchangeable, right?
Yeah, califragilisticexpialidocious is what they say in Cali.
Oh, that's right. Someone's not from California when they call it Cali.
I know. They're like, that's so Cali.
Yeah, no one here calls it Cali.
Last night at the comedy club, this guy's like, is anyone a native San Diegan? I was the only one that raised my hand. We are the best city. That is immutable.
Right. Oh, goodness. All right. So I think that might wrap it up unless you have any other news for us.
No. Bring more fun words next week, guys. This is fun. I like learning.
Fun words.
Juxtaposition. That's cool. Like my name is Minnie.
Now say it in your British lady accent.
Juxtaposition.
In it.
That's quite a bit of a daisy.
So, and they call their subway the Tube, but for some reason it changes into a CH. It's the Tube.
The Tube.
So, what if you're going to ride the subway on a Tuesday? What would you say about it?
It's Tuesday in the Tube.
I don't know this word. Obstreperous.
What does that mean, Windsock?
Yeah, you have to tell us. You can't just do that.
That's immutable. You have to tell us the truth.
Yeah, it's an immutable rule that you must tell us.
I love riding a tube. Brianna, what the hell are you saying?
Well, someone's starting early on a Friday.
Broccoli
is broccoli in Espanol with an accent at the I, though.
Thank you, Enrique Cabrera.
Broccoli?
Yeah. Is it like with a question?
Huh?
Oh, it means cocky. Oh, like pompous, because the us at the end, kind of. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, there's a lot of words with that.
Or is cocky the next big word you are giving us?
Yeah, that's not a big word. Sorry. It's immutable.
I love that. I'm going to say that's immutable, rebutable.
Yeah. I should have done this whole thing in my Michelangelo Leonardo voice.
I think next time we should be characters.
Okay. You could be, who are you going to be?
I don't know. I can.
Lucy Weatherby. That's your British lady.
I have to speak in a British accent the entire time.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday in the tube, which is terrible.
God save the Queen.
Oh my goodness. God save the Queen that eats corgis.
Wasn't that a thing that one of the royals, like the corgis, always disappear around this guy, or one of the princes?
Prince William's like,
If you were going to eat a corgi, which end would you start with?
Put sandals up. That's how people say no in Australia. Go, oh no, that's what they say.
Where?
In Australia, no is like N-O-R or N-A-U-R. That's how they pronounce it.
You know what? I love in Australia, and I learned this playing video games. A redneck in Australia is called a bogan.
A bogan?
And then a redneck woman, his girlfriend, is a boganella. That's so beautiful.
I've heard boganella. I didn't know it was.
And then a woman, I think regular women are just a Shayla, like a Sheila, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that's like their Karen. I don't know. I've never been there, as you know. It's far away. Australia might not even be. It might not even be real. How would
I don't think Australia birds in Australia are both fake.
Right. It might not be real.
I had a coach. Okay, last thing, and then I'll shut up. I had a coach. Field. God save the drag queens.
Oh boy.
Woo! Okay.
Didn't you go to Lips on your 21st birthday?
I did. I went to Lips on my 21st birthday, and you know what? I had fun. I don't care what anyone says.
Is a what do you call that? A drag show bar?
It's a drag show. They do a drag show and dinner. It's really fun.
Oh boy. So, I feel like they play It's Raining Men there a lot.
Probably. But yeah, my server was Gina with a Weena. But that's a good pun. Good pun.
It's a good joke. I'll allow it because it's a good joke.
Last thing. I had a field hockey coach in high school, and she would yell at us, and instead of quit messing around, she'd go, "I quit stuffing around, mate." But she was always yelling at us.
Oh, that's right. That real butchy girl that was from Australia.
Yeah. No, we were bad kids. If that coach ever watches this, sorry, we were bad kids. But I feel bad.
Go ahead and finish. Sorry.
The only thankless job that's bigger than a teacher is being a freaking coach. You guys are doing that on your time, and these kids are so shitty. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Tari said Sheila. It is a Sheila. Okay,
it's a Sheila. Now imagine being not just a coach, but a substitute teacher coach.
Oh my goodness.
So when I was, I'll do an accent here, and you can ask Yorn about this. Yorn's my best friend for you guys in the chat. She knows him as basically an uncle. I've been friends with him since I was 9. When we were in middle school, we had a substitute PE coach one day. Imagine being a substitute PE coach. And Kevin O'Neill, I'm ratting you out, was throwing pebbles and hitting the guy when he wasn't looking when we were out on the field playing whatever sport. I think we were doing racquetball that day. And he said, "All right, who threw that stone? Oh, you don't have the guts to own up to it, eh?" So then we nicknamed him Papa Ripchester after that. That was the name. That was the name I came up for him. Oh my God, I remember that day we were in the racquetball courts. Was that the same time? I don't know. It seemed
no, that was in Colorado. I remember you telling me that story.
Oh no, the racquetball court happened with my friend Donnie Herman. That was in California. That was in high school.
Oh,
and I didn't really. It's the outdoor racquetball courts. You know what I mean? And I didn't really know how to play racquetball, so we were just goofing. You know, the coach isn't watching all 30 students, so we're just goofing around. And I want to see how hard I can hit the ball and if I can hit it hard enough to hit like the 3 concrete walls, if I can angle it right, if I could bend it like Beckham or something like that. So I've been a big guy my whole life, and in high school I was 6'2", 220. Throw the ball up and I just crush it as hard as I can, like Djokovic not being allowed into Australia. And boom, 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 the ball bounces around, and then me and Donnie are like, "Where's the ball? Where's the ball?" And the girl in the court next to us lifts her leg, and the ball falls out of her butt crack. I mean, it didn't go up her shorts. It was outside of her shorts, but went into her butt crack. I'm not making this up. This really happened.
What's her name, Baby Dog?
And that person's name was
Baby Dog.
That's right. But that really happened. I hit a racquetball into a girl's butt in high school. So
can you imagine how hard that hurt? Because you're like a really strong, just right in the butt cheek. Oh.
Who was more confused, me or her?
The ball. The ball was the most. The ball was like, what the fuck?
Right. And then I took her out on a date, and her teeth were filled with lettuce. No, just kidding.
My.
It wasn't mom. It was not mom. It was not mom.
Why were you hitting that on another girl's butt?
Oh, I like when women get like irrationally jealous.
Oh, I'm totally like that.
I made your mom jealous of herself. A woman's jealousy knows no bounds. It's actually very hilarious to me. For the women out there, men do like to make you jealous on purpose because it is funny to watch. Not seriously jealous, but I was here working, drawing away right here on this thing, and your mom came up and like rubbed my shoulders in the middle of the day. Said, "Hey, watch out, my wife's around here," and she goes and got mad. And I'm like, "You just got jealous of yourself. That was you that rubbed my shoulders." And she's like,
"It's a Spider-Man meme."
What? Oh, the spider, yeah, where they're pointing at each other. Yeah, so new level of flirting there. Yeah, John. It didn't work though. It didn't work. I would say you got to ask a young lady before you hit her with a racquetball. You know what I mean? So I did feel bad about that.
You really knocked her off her cheeks.
Oh,
that was good.
There we go. Star Trek, both going where no man's gone before. Poor ball.
Poor ball.
I'm not kidding. I hit that ball, and then me and Donnie were just looking for it, and she lifts one leg, and it's just.
Geek Avenger goes, maybe she liked it.
Oh, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. So that's my experience playing racquetball for all of you that are wondering if I'm an expert. So I know I have the look of a racquetball.
He has a really good aim.
Right. Yeah. You know how it is. You're 16 and you're just boys. You're just trying to figure out how to do stuff. So
just trying to figure out how to get some ass.
Oh, well, I think we can end the show there. We've gone long enough. I had a lot of fun. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Tari says, "Hey, Gabe, Enrica said Sheila first. Wanted to make sure you got the credit for that." Well, thank you, Tari.
Aw, Tari, you're so kind.
Straight. Tari didn't want all the fame that would have come with getting that right.
Tari's like, now that I made it at the top, I got to take care of everyone. We all eat.
That's right. He's not that crab in the bucket just pulling people back down. That's that loser think doing that stuff. So, but no, that's very kind of you. We kid.
We're just teasing you.
Okay, so anything else? You off to the comedy clubs? I'm gonna
get ready. I might go to a show tonight, and then I'm gonna perform. I'm really funny, guys. So if you're ever in San Diego, hit me up on Instagram. I'm not famous yet, so I'll check my DMs.
Okay, two things we're gonna go over real quick. I want to show your video one more time because I was very glad you did that. I think you did a great job. And then people, hit the like, share this out. Make sure you're subscribed. And would it be a crazy idea for me to get you to also share Truth, Justice, American Way, the link to that? Get your friends to get on the mailing list, because if you get on the mailing list, you get exclusive content and you get all the latest news and info. Let's look at Minnie's video that she made really quick. One more time.
USA.
Bravo.
USA.
That's right. That's right. That's why I'm in the Anti-Socialist Social Club. I'm very proud of this hat. I made that design and had it printed and everything.
It's funny.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, thank you guys for watching.
Wait, really quick. Jane said, sorry, I'm late. Sorry you're late, Jane, but you know what? This should be up within 24 hours. It was really funny. And we're going to start doing this regularly at the same time. We just haven't decided on a day of the week. But, did you cover? No. John,
we're not telling that on YouTube. I don't trust YouTube at all.
We will get canceled.
You want stuff like that, you got to go see it at the Comedy Club. It was a badass burn. We don't tell that on YouTube. And you know us, we're not censorship people. I just don't trust YouTube at all.
And the algorithm's going to be like, canceled.
Algorithm's going to be like, fuck you say?
But thank you guys all for coming. I love all my little regulars I recognize. Thanks for coming, Mom and my cousin. Yeah, just go to a comedy show. Even if you don't live here, just go treat yourself. It's fun. You could use the laughter. So
right. Okay. Have a good Friday, everyone. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.